I'm not trying to be likable. I'm not trying to be cruel. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to be mean either. I'm just trying to tell the truth in a world full of lies. But if that makes me unlikable, so be it. You don't want people to like you. You don't want the wrong people to like you. Like, if certain people like you, you're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong. Brain dead motherfuckers like you. Ooh, you're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong. Clean that up. We're going through a bit of a rebrand here. I have not been honest with you very much. I kind of edited some things out. I edited some things out because there were people in my life that I didn't want them to be able to see who I really was. But see, that ain't got nothing to do with you. I'm just not trying to be likable. You shouldn't try to be likable. What's this likability? Liking things. I like this. I don't like that. I don't like this. I don't like that. That's stupid. Like and love everything. Like and love everything. So on today's episode of the Shaman Patrick Show, we're going to talk exactly how I'm not trying to be likable. And neither should you. Are you ready? Let's go.
He was once a storm in human form, sharp tongue, cold soul, heart worn and torn, living like a ghost who missed his grave till the spirit sang out and called him brave. He got rewired by the great unknown, heard the call like a dial tone to the bone. So pull up a chair, enjoy the glow. This is the Shaman Patrick Show.
Someone left me a comment and said basically that I have an obsession with dick. Maybe. So my husband made this penis pendant for me. See, isn't it nice, this penis pendant? So, at least I'm not obsessed with meth anymore. Shit. Make a couple of sex songs and people think I'm a sex addict all of a sudden. Weird. Why is that? Projections. Projections. My friend. Oh, by the way, we finished an album. It is called Mask. It's about masculinity. Here, let me show you. We've gone through a little rebrand over on our website too, but we have this album coming out, Mask, Valentine's Day. So when I'm making these sex songs, people didn't realize it was part of a larger work that wasn't necessarily about sex, but I know how things are. But so it's about a lot of different, well, there's a lot of sex in it. Of course there is. You can't separate sex from yourself, but here's some of the songs that we have. Look, there's 17 tracks. 17, you know what I mean? Hint, hint, hint. You know, we got songs like Pool Boy, Bro Job, Projections, Vicious Cycle. Look, see, it's a whole fucking album. Y'all just heard a few songs of it. So just wait till you hear the whole thing. We designed it to be listened to from beginning to end. And we also knew that you guys probably weren't the audience for it. So we've been promoting it on gay websites. Gay guys are loving it. People with integrated sexualities are loving it. So we're going to watch some music videos today because this is a show. We're going to watch 3 music videos today. And I'm going to tell you how I'm not trying to be likable. I'm trying to do what makes me happy. I'm trying to do what fires me up. I'm following my highest excitement. And on it's been December 13th when I wrote the first song. Yeah, this shit happens quickly when you're working with Source, when you're cooking with the gas. This shit happens real fucking quickly. So here's the thing about being likable. I did try to be likable for most of my life, but all I was doing was people pleasing. All I was doing was fawning, because my parents were fucked up. And the easiest way to not incur their wrath was to just be likable, to be pleasing. And so people may not like the version of me that just expressing here on camera, but I did change quite a bit. And I know that it could be jarring when people who do a lot of shadow work on themselves, they change so quickly. Hopefully I'm hitting a plateau, but when you work on yourself a lot, you change. Anybody who goes through recovery is not very likable to drunk people or their families or people who want to stay stuck. People who stay stuck generally don't like people who work on themselves and try to be better people on a day-by-day basis. But so one of the things in this album is about masculinity and how men who love other men kind of have something special going on. We have a lot to teach. So to kick off this episode, we're going to watch the music video for Feel from our album Mask. Let's go.
We're in a terrible situation. Everybody knows. We've been down low. You are my one fixation. We said no strings, but I'm feeling things. I think about you all the time. I wanna make you mine, but I don't like feelings. They get in the way. I need to be free. Your skin is so soft, it really gets me off when you whisper my name after we just came. You got a body that's fire, can't control my desire. There's a danger in your eyes and I realize that I don't like feelings. They get in the way. I need to be free. I feel I wanna touch you, wanna kiss you. You make me feel real when I hold you tight. And in the middle of the night, I can't believe this is real. Oh, I don't wanna feel. I don't wanna feel. I like to love him and leave him right after I please him. I really like to tease them, act like I don't wanna see them. But then I met you, your eyes so blue, your body so hot, it made my heart stop. Stop, stop, stop. I don't wanna feel. I don't wanna feel. I don't wanna feel. I don't wanna feel. I'm not saying you have to move in, I don't wanna marry you. Let's live in sin, but if we get together, will we still wear leather? Can I tie you up, make you my little pup? It was hot being sneaky, will we still be freaky? You make me feel real, and I think I wanna feel. The way I feel, I wanna touch you, wanna kiss you. You make me feel real when I hold you tight. In the middle of the night, I can't believe this is real. Call me the way I feel. I really wanna feel. I really wanna feel.
that is one of my favorite songs on the whole album. That's one of my favorite songs. When we wrote that song and then we produced it and we heard it for the first time, it was like, oh shit. It was like, yeah, 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 yeah. I don't want to feel. I'm kind of losing my voice today because I've been singing. Just because we use AI doesn't mean we don't sing. We sing demos and stuff. We can actually sing. We just don't have the right equipment and the studio for that. I'm blabbing on about stuff. But anyway, so the music video for Feel, I love it. Took me a while to do. And I knew that certain people were not going to like that song because of the subject matter. But does that mean you don't make things that you want to make because other people aren't going to like them or understand them? No, you're not making the things for them. You're making the things for the people who will love it. Like, I would be really upset. One of my favorite artists is Dorian Electra. Do y'all know Dorian Electra? She has a song called Puppet. And it is one of my favorite songs of all time. And it's about somebody putting a hand up her like a puppet. And I love that song. Now imagine if she was worried about people who would not like that song. She wouldn't have made that song. I love Dorian Electra. I love it. She has a song called Daddy Like. I love Dorian Electra. But she had to get over herself in order to make that type of music. Now, I'm going to tell you the next video I'm going to play for you is Bro Job. Let me tell you about Bro Job. Bro Job was a song that Merrick and I wrote about somebody in our life. And we thought we'd never release it. But we also knew that the groove that we came up with and the beat, man, it was just too good. It would resonate with a lot of people who were into that sort of thing. But it also meant that other people may not like it. Well, what are you going to fucking do? What are you going to fucking do when you're an artist? For real. Are you going to say, wow, because some people won't like this, I'm not going to do this at all. I'm not going to do this at all. But we knew that it was going to have to be grassroots promoting this because A, we don't have a budget. B, my YouTube channel is mostly women who don't care about this kind of stuff. And I'm going through a rebrand. And people generally don't share it. People that we know personally, they don't share our music. They don't. We'll send it to them. They're like, oh, great. So it's a grassroots thing. So I've been on X. I've been on websites like Bait World and FetLife, messaging people, letting them know, like grassroots shit. And they love it. Sexy people and sexual people, they love this shit. They love expressions of sexuality. They think it's great. Our song Bait is loved by baiters. Imagine that. Baiters, people who bait. They love that song. They love the video. Patrick, where can I get more of this type of music? Well, I've got you covered. Head on over to concreteshamans.com. We have a whole album come out. This is fucking grassroots. Grassroots rebrand from the ground up. And I'm not trying to be likable. That comment also, Merrick and I were laughing at it because she said, honey, baby, you blew up your brand. I'm like, this is a rebrand. You got to blow up a brand to rebrand, bitch. Bitch. But I do want to talk about projections. If it seems like I'm a little all over the place today, I am. Let me talk. So there's a song on the album called Projections. And the chorus is, what you see is a projection. Well, I'm not going to sing it because it's better on the song. What you see is a projection of your own dirty shame. This is just a reflection of your own private pain. You see filth, but I see love. You see weapons, but I see doves. Yeah, very simple lyrics. Somebody out there said that our lyrics are really poetic. And you know what? I love writing lyrics. And here's another thing. Art and music and all that stuff is really fucking hard to create. But the people who've never done a damn thing to create seem to be the most opinionated about it. But I'm loving this new phase of my life. I love this new creative phase. I love the wildness. I lost all my weight. As you know, I was trying to lose weight so that I could fit into a hoodie. And so I can fit into that hoodie. For those of you who are on our live streams, you know, I can fit in the hoodie, but it looks fucking stupid. So I lost all that weight to fit in this hoodie that doesn't look good. Okay, well, now let's talk about bro job. Now, what is a bro job? A bro job is when a man gives another man head. They don't have to be gay. They don't even have to be straight. They could, like, sometimes men help out other men by giving them blowjobs. That's a fact. I myself have given and receiving multiple bro jobs. It's just something that goes on. I know, see, women don't necessarily get access to the secret lives of men. And I'm not giving you access to the secret lives of men now. But it's the straighter the man, the more likelihood he's going to, at some point in his life, let a guy suck his dick. Because he don't care. He's not judgmental. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Sexuality is not part of life. It's no big deal. But man, something has happened in the culture. Like, I came out in the 80s and in the 90s and the 2000s. I mean, we gay guys, we were just like sexually free and open and all this. Now there's all this fucking moralizing. So this is my response. Relax. It's just sex. Relax. Every man has a dick. Relax. And you know what? Sometimes men get together and they rub one out with each other and they blow each other. Now, is me talking about this a dick obsession, or are we just having a conversation here about a song that I'm going to play you the video for called Bro Job? This video took a long fucking time to do. It was probably more of an effort than necessary. But, you know, I like to go the extra mile here. I don't want to do things half-assed here. Not anymore. Not anymore. So this is one of those very unlikable songs. And if it makes you uncomfortable, good. Because I was vomiting when I was making this song. When I was making the video, I was like, oh God, I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm doing this. But I did it. And I shared it with people. And guess what's on the other side of it? Freedom. Freedom. Oh God, I don't care. I don't care. I've written songs about my most personal, private sex fuck moments. I don't fucking care about a whole lot of shit right now. I'm free. I'm free. Oh my God, it feels so good. I highly recommend everybody do something like this. Fuck. Man, it feels so good. That's why I'm a little all over the place, because all that energy, all that repression, all that energy I spent repressing this is gone. I don't have to repress it anymore. It is out there. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Bro Job.
We're sitting here with no job. I got a best friend, and he's kind of a snob when it comes to sex. He likes girls that are pretty with barely a brain. They treat him pretty shitty and they always complain. My friend is so hot, he don't need them. When he comes over, this is what I'll tell him. I wanna give you a bro job. Just let me slob on your knob, pull it out, treat me like a dog. Let me give you a bro job. Now I know he might say no. His face will turn red when he thinks of his best friend giving him excellent head. He knows of my skills, he joked around. That is, he gets too horny, man could really get down. It's no laughing matter when it comes to this. I'm his best friend, and I've got lips. I wanna give him a bro job. Bob my head on his knob, pull it out, gobble it like a hug. Gotta give him a bro job.
So hey, I've been thinking we've been friends for a really long time. I know you haven't been seeing any girls lately, and I was wondering how you were getting off. I know you're kind of vanilla and that you know I am kind of wild. I'm not seeing anyone right now. Maybe you could come over and kick back and we could watch a move, if you know what I mean.
He comes over, sits on my couch. I sit beside him, a lean back slouch. put on a movie, it's something he likes. Girl on girl action, fingers in dikes. He rubs himself, I rub myself too. I touch his belt and you know what I do. I give him a bro job. It's so hard, it really throbs. Grabs my head, make me choke. Doesn't care, doesn't joke, doesn't laugh, only moans. Then he groans, he wants to come, but I won't let him. He's mine for a moment, under my control. He looks into my ear and says, I really want a bro. I gave him a bro job, cause he's my best friend. And the stuff happens between man. It's really not a secret, you can't know for sure. Every man has a sexual sickness. Bro jobs are the cure. I wanna give you a bro job. Just let me slob on your knob. Pull it out, treat me like a dog. Let me give you a bro job. I wanna give you a bro job. Just let me slob on your knob. Pull it out, treat me like a dog. Let me give you a bro job. Don't tell anyone. Yeah. Don't tell anyone.
Well, do we feel better? Do we feel better? Oh yeah, you should like. Oh God, that song. It was so fun. I remember playing it for Merrick the first time, and he went, "This is good. Are we gonna share it with anybody?" Yes, and we're gonna make a video. So we're using AI to do it. I would have made that video if I had the budget, the actors, the studio. I would have made that video. I'm not using AI to get out of doing something. I mean, I've photographed things. I've directed music videos before. I mean, come on. Don't be stupid. I'm not trying to be lazy by using AI. I love it because I get to direct little music videos on it. I love it. I fucking love it. I love making music videos. When I was a kid, I wanted to make music videos. I wanted to go to film school, but my parents wouldn't let me. But guess what, bitches? I'm making music videos anyway. Funny how that works. Funny how that works. So there, that's bro job. Yeah, I'm all over the place. I love it. I don't fucking care. I'm not trying to be likable. I'm just trying to do something. I'm just trying to have a little fun here. It's almost the end of the year. Almost the end of the year. What have you done this year? Let's do a recap. What have you fucking done this year? Let's look at a picture of me from a year ago. Who is that sick and sad motherfucker? I have no idea who that motherfucker is. This was a year of complete transformation. I am so glad I am ending this year on this high note. I love it so very much. It feels good. And knowing things are projections. Okay, so let me go back to this story. My friend, Dan, y'all know Dan. Y'all might know Dan. He came to spend Christmas with us. And so we didn't tell him that we had a whole album. We didn't tell him that. He just knew we were making some fuck music, which he was down for. Gay men don't get masculine music that often. So this is pretty exciting for him and for us. And so when he came over, we played him the album. And he's like, oh my God, this is good. This is great. And I ran things by him. I said, is this good enough to release? Like, I'm not, because alcoholics run things by each other. I run things by other people all the time. I just don't do things. I'm not an impulsive person. Despite what you might think. Despite you might think that, oh, there's a dick. Oh, there's a dick. There's a dick. I'm actually very disciplined, if you must know. So fun. But so we went to this Christmas dinner, and then we came back and we were taking a nap and we were laying in bed. Not fucking, by the way. Gay men can sleep together and not have sex. We're just laying in bed taking a nap. And my husband where was my husband? Oh, he was doing a Nerf fight with some lesbian friends of ours. Okay, so, and we were talking about projections, and I talked about some of the feedback I had gotten from one of the music videos and songs I did. And I said, and he said, and it's all part of this whole like magnum opus about masculinity. I'm like, yeah, they didn't know that though. They thought it was just about this or that. And I'm like, but that's how I finally know what projections are. I finally know for real that things are a projection. Because when I made that music video, I won't show you, but I didn't make anything sexual. I didn't make anything sexual. The Grok came up with it sexual. I put a shirtless picture up there of me. And then Grok started making me do this. And I'm like, that's weird. Why is it doing that? Why is the AI just naturally sexual and horny? And so then I discovered I made a whole, like, there was a bunch of images, like they look like old sex tapes. And I was like, you know what? I want to release these. These are cool. But I'm not just going to release them. Guess I'm going to have to write a song to go with this footage. That's how it fucking happened. I didn't sit here one day and go, I'm going to make some fuck music. No, it was like the AI did it. The AI made me do it. And I thought, these are such cool, raw, realistic, sexy. I'm going to write a song to it. And that's what I did. I didn't know it was going to lead to a whole album either. So my intention was just to make music, not necessarily music that dealt with sexuality. But once that door was open, once that thing was a little crack, I was like, hell fucking yes. So some of our gay friends are so fucking excited for this project. And we are very excited. And I've made 5 music videos for it. I'm going to try to make a music video for each one. Each one's a little different. But see, sober people are unlikable because they are sober and they've dealt with their egos. And you can't come at them with a bunch of bullshit. They'll call you on your bullshit. I'll call you on your bullshit. People call me on my bullshit all the time. But people who haven't done their shadow work projecting onto you, that's crazy. That's crazy. See, here's the thing when you have a YouTube channel. You are you. You are you. And I'm not even a big YouTube channel, but I have been on the internet for a while. Merrick was trying to explain this to me. He's like, so your channel may not be big, but how many people have seen you on video over the years? A lot. I may not have a big channel, but I might be infamous. But anyway, so you have 1,000, like read some of the comments in a divisive video. You have people who are convinced that their assessment of who I am is the correct one. It blows my fucking mind. They cannot be convinced otherwise either. Like recently, some guys that I were working, they were convinced I was trying to start a sex cult. I'm like, I'm not trying to start a sex cult. Starting a sex cult would be boring. I'm just going to go have sex with somebody. Preferably my husband. Or with my husband. Together. As a family. But no, I'm not. Here, what you're going to get is honesty. What you're going to get, what you see is what you get. And the more honest you are, the more motherfuckers project onto you. It is fucking wild. It is fucking wild. Did I used to do that before my ego broke? Yes. We all do it. But man, when we really start doing shadow work, when we transform, when we become a mirror for other people, oh God, we see. So one of my followers, former client, he told me that based on the videos, it looks like I need to go to rehab, that I have relapsed, that only high people would come up with this. Well, honey, I've got some work. I can show you things from when I was actually high on meth. It doesn't look like this. It's not quality at all. In fact, this is something that I wrote when I was high. This book. This is a crazy book. Look, it's not even laid out correctly. Put fucking QR codes in it so you could scan and get fucking cracked out videos. So I'm very happily 7 years sober. I will be 8 years sober in March. And if you have not been sober for longer than 8 years, let me tell you, more will be revealed. More will be revealed. More will be revealed. More will be revealed. And all that energy you spend repressing shit will eventually break when you stop repressing stuff. Just let it all go. Let it all fucking go. Stop caring what other people think. Stop giving a shit. Blow up your brand. Rebrand. I should have done this years ago. All right, so for the last video that we're going to play today, because this is the Shaman Patrick Show, my copyright strike from Gigi Young expires in 4 days, so I'm pretty excited about that. If I get, how many subscribers have I lost recently? If I get more subscribers, I might be able to get monetized this year. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great? So I'm not trying to be likable anymore. I don't care if you like me or if you don't like me. I just want to entertain you. I want to have some fun. I want to make some music. I want to get naked. I want to see some dicks. No, not necessarily. Say I got dick on the brain. Oh God, dick on the brain. That was so funny. Thank you for commenting that, honey. That was funny. Because if I was obsessed with dick, I wouldn't be making a YouTube channel. That's for damn sure. But I might be a little obsessed with it. No, I just love men. I love men now more than ever. And I've entered the brotherhood of all men. I love you guys so much. So the last video that we're going to watch today is My Sober Friends. Now, I wrote this song to my sober friends that I have. I love my sober friends. And so this video is another video that I made with AI. Look, the era of AI filmmaking is here. I've decided I'm going to be an AI filmmaker. Sorry, but I'm here for it. Like, I keep learning how to do it and do things better. But obviously, I can edit a fucking music video. I mean, I've been doing it for a long time. Longer than my husband has been alive. I used to do it with VCRs. Put 2 VCRs together and do it. So let me have some fun. You have some fun. Let's have some fun. But let's watch this video, My Sober Friends, and then we will wrap it up.
I used to have a lot of friends, an entourage of losers. I cannot depend on the company of people who cannot face themselves. I thought it was heaven, but it was closer to hell. But now I have sober friends. We were running from something, always chasing a high, trading secrets for substances, losing track of the time. We were kings without kingdoms, with empty pockets and pride. Had a lifetime of stories that we'd never survive. But the bottle, the needle, the pills in the drawer only gave us more reasons to need something more. Now my sober friends ain't the thieves that they were. They're the ones who show up when the silence hurts. Yeah, they look in my eyes and they don't pretend. I can bet on the hearts of my sober friends. Used to lie through her teeth just to make it till night, burning bridges and paychecks, trying to make it feel right. We were desperate magicians, always pulling a trick, trying hard to look happy when we were broken and sick. But there's something about telling the truth in a room where the worst of your secrets have already bloomed. Now my sober friends ain't the thieves that they were. They're the ones who show up when the silence hurts. Yeah, they look in my eyes and they don't pretend. I can lean on the strength of my sober friends. Ain't the thieves that they were. They're the ones who show up when the silence hurts. Yeah, they look in my eyes and they don't pretend. I can lean on the strength of my sober friends. My old friends stole from me, now I give back. In my world of abundance, there's nothing I lack. I give myself freely, the universe knows that I earned this love through punches and blows. Yeah, my sober friends are still holding on, and I know who I'll call when the nights get long. Broken hearts on the mend with my sober friends. We laugh about the chaos, we cry about the cost, we grieve the ones we couldn't save. We toast with coffee cups to the lives we almost lost, but we're still here and we're still brave. 'Cause my sober friends ain't the ghosts that we were. We're building new lives from the ashes and dirt. Yeah, they stand by my side to the bitter end. I'm alive with my sober friends. Yeah, my sober friends ain't the thieves that they were. They're the ones who show up when the silence hurts. Yeah, they look in my eyes and they don't pretend. I can bet it on the hearts of my sober friends. Ain't the thieves that they were. They're the ones who show up when the silence hurts. Yeah, they look in my eyes and they don't pretend. I can lean on the strengths of my sober friends. We're still holding on, and I know who I'll call when the nights get long. Broken hearts on the man with my sober friends. No holding on, and I know who I'll call when the nights get long. Broken hearts on the man with my sober friends.
So I put two of my dead friends in there. I put two of my dead friends in there because they did not survive. Most of my friends I used to party with are now dead. And so if I'm a little rough around the edges, it is because I should be dead as well. I should be dead as well, but I didn't die. I didn't die. I don't think I did. I died in a lot of ways. I mean, I had a death over the past year. But regardless, not everybody survives addiction. And addiction is the call into higher consciousness. So if you are suffering from an addiction, please reach out to me. I would love to help you. I don't want to see your dick. I don't want to get you naked. Well, maybe I do. But it doesn't fucking matter. I just want you to get sober. I'll probably just tell you to go to meetings anyway. But again, when we try to be likable, part of us becomes non-existent. Have a beautiful, lovely evening, day, night, whatever. And don't forget that I love you. Yes, I do. And I will see you on the next episode of the Shaman Patrick Show. Bye-bye.
I don't wanna feel